Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash. And I want to say Shalom to you Akim and Akwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. This one's titled Sexy Red's Vile New Lip Gloss Line. Alright, once again, Sexy Red's Vile New Lip Gloss Line. Now this is something, I think I found out, yesterday or whenever the brother posted it. Yeah, one day ago. The brother from, that goes as Rai La Yashrala Yahweh Shai is coming back 144,000. It says, so this is give him credit where credit's due. He's the one that posted it, and we're here doing a lesson about it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, because this is perverse, man. This is disgusting. So it says, Sexy Red launches bold lip gloss line with playfully provocative shade names. Playfully provocative. It's playful. So let's go. What I guess it's gonna have all of them. I guess we don't need to have to go anywhere else. But yeah, we'll just use this. Let's go look it up. Give anything away too much. Yeah, you see all a little bit already. What do you got here? Let's see. Guess I'll go to images. Let's see what we got here. Okay. There we go. So let's go watch some videos. Well, before we do it, let's go ahead and show you. Here are the what do you want? The shade names. Here's the colors. Coochie Juice, Booty Hole Brown, Nut, Pussy Hole Pink, Yellow Discharge. Man, come on, that's disgusting, man. Gonorrhea, Blue Balls. And then, honestly, the most disgusting one of all. It's just called Sex on My Period. And, that's just... It's ridiculous, man. It's disgusting. And this is the end of everyone. So let's go and see this TikTok.
I got a lip gloss brand, and the names for my lip gloss is something that nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut.
Yeah, no one should have ever thought of it. No one even thought about it. Yeah, because no one should have ever fucking thought about it. It's fucking nasty, man.
And the names for my lip gloss is something that nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut. I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got one called Yellow Discharge, like how girls be having yellow discharge. Booty Hole Pink, Booty Hole Brown, Coochie Juice. And Coochie Juice is clear with silver glitter. It's cute, like the cute, and it smells good. And it's so, like, people gonna talk shit, but other people was like, you is a marketing genius, because the sold so fast. And it smells good too. I be thinking of all out the box. It's not even on purpose. It's just like my brain helped me think outside the box to do some crazy shit.
That ain't your brain. That's demons, man. And just imagine you being a woman. It's like some girl comes up to you. She's like, "Girl, your lip gloss looks so good. What are you wearing?" She's like, "Oh, gonorrhea." What the fuck? Look, man. She ugly as hell. Honestly, she really is ugly as hell. She looked like somebody grandmama in this photo. It's awful. It's really awful, man. And we're gonna play that video here in a minute. But I mean, look, and she knows all these gonorrhea, green like gonorrhea. She knows all those colors, man. She knows all those colors. Look over here posing with it on her ass. It's just, ugh. These are the colors right here. Those are the colors. It's ridiculous, man. This is Jake. This is Jake right here. I'm gonna save this photo. I think that's what we'll use. Or maybe this one. Yeah, maybe this one. But I don't even know what to say anymore, man. I never would have thought somebody would come out with a lip gloss line with one of the I mean, gonorrhea, yellow discharge, man. Like, that don't even sound. Okay, coochie juice, sure, yeah, nut, sure, whatever, fine. Pussy hole pink, sure, pussy pink, whatever, fine. Right? Like, these are things I could, and I'm not saying I'm not condoning them and saying, oh, they're fine. I'm just saying I could see people coming out with names for that type of stuff, because, you know, all that type of shit. Maybe not even nut, but like maybe coochie juice and nut. I could see maybe, because it's vulgar. But I mean, when you want something to be the color of an asshole, gonorrhea, yellow discharge, blood from having sex on a period. What? Why would you even want? Why would you even want that as a color for anything, man? You know? So, geez, man. And yellow discharge is, oh my gosh, man. I don't even know. Let's go and get, this is Proverbs 15:4. It says, a wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit. And Jake, man, is dealing with what is a breach, first of all? What is a breach in the spirit? What is a breach? Okay, a breach, a violation, okay? A breach, a violation, a broken, ruptured, or torn area, a gap, all right? A break and a gap in the spirit. It's because it's not spiritual, man. Perverseness is not a spiritual thing. As a matter of fact, I want to go and get the Bible Gateway, and I want to look up Proverbs 15:4. And see what it says in the Good News Translation. It says, it says, kind words bring life, but cruel words crush your spirit. Let's go and get it in the, and you know, and sometimes the Good News Translation, it makes things too situational. There's a lot of scriptures that could be used based upon their wording in the King James version. When you go to the Good News Translation, they try to make everything, you know, overly literal. All right, and that's why, you know, these translations in the Blue Letter Bible is not a substitute for having the Spirit, because I wouldn't say this is a good one. Gentle words are a tree of life. A deceitful tongue crushes the spirit. And you know, it's a wholesome tongue, but perverseness is not necessarily talking about deceit or anything. It's talking about perversity. All right, what is perversity? Let's go and do this in the Blue Letter. Okay, because there's some scriptures that talk about other things. All right, you know, the tongue of the wise, you know, Proverbs 15:2, the tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. You know, and these are true, but they try to make them too situational, and unfortunately, a lot of the meaning ends up getting lost in that. But if you look up a wholesome tongue as a tree of life, but perverseness, what is the word for perverseness? It's crookedness, perverseness, crooked dealing. All right, viciousness, perverseness. Okay, perverseness. All right, crookedness, crooked dealing. All right, perverseness. So what is perverseness? All right, let's go and look up the word perverse. All right.
Perverse.
All right, of a person or of their actions showing a deliberate or obstinate desire to behave in a way that is unreasonable or unacceptable, even in spite of the consequences. And a lot of JKs have become perverse. All right, they do things that are deliberately rebellious. All right, in spite of consequences. They don't care about consequences. They don't care. Okay, these things are, you know, and there's many different words. All right, rebellious. All right, refractory, pig-headed. All right, uncooperative, unhelpful. All right, contrary. Okay, illogical. All right, wrong. Okay, wrong. All right, unregular, back-ass words. All right, and unorthodox. Okay, they're doing things completely out of order, and it's perverse, and it's wicked, and it's wrong. Okay, but Jake loves that type of shit, man. They love things that are wrong. All right, Let's get this scripture right over here in Jeremiah 4 and 22. It says, "For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are sottish children," which means stupid. All right, resembling a sot, a drunkard. Right, stupid. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. Right, when it comes to the scriptures, when it comes to Yahweh Shemi Shai, when it comes to things of spiritual and holy matters, right, they have none understanding. Right, it says, and they have none and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And that, and the case is with, Sexyy Red, even as she just said, she's like, my head just come up with these things. And it's not really your head, it's these demons that are on you, right? You're wise to do evil, yeah, it's gonna mark it. Why? Because there's a lot of wicked people out there. There's a lot of gross, hood rat ass, right? A lot of hood rat ass hoes out there that are gonna get a kick out of, lip gloss colors that are that color, And it's just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. It says, but to do good, they have no knowledge. So you can do all that. You can come up with a whole marketing scheme to do something really evil, all right, or really wicked, and just something gross. But you don't. To do good, you have no knowledge. You don't know the name of Yahweh Shemi Shai. You don't know who you are, right? You think you're just a hoe, and you are, but you don't know who you are, man. and let's go and get Deuteronomy 23 and 17. "There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel." And here you are. We got a lot of whores, all right? A lot of whores in this nation of Israel, unfortunately, all right? Our women have become lascivious and promiscuous and vile and perverse and just no dignity, no subtlety, no modesty, just out there, man. Titties hanging out, ass hanging out, wearing too short of shirts, not wearing bras, saying gross things, rapping, acting like men, being studs. It's terrible. It's terrible, and everybody's promoting it, and everybody's down with it, and everybody loves it, and they say, oh, this is a good thing, promote sexual freedom, promote, love is love. It's awful, man. It's out of order. And the thing is that when things are out of order, society thinks that things are finally coming back into order because these people are backwards, back-asswards, as we just read earlier, right? They call good evil and evil good. Let's go and get that. This is Isaiah 5 and 20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." All right, so woe. We were just talking about that the other day with Esau, because woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, right? That's major world wars happening, right? So woe means destruction, desolation, a terrible time, all right, trouble or adversity, right? So that's going to come to these people that everything bad is good and everything good is bad, all right? They see the Hebrew Israelites, they say, oh, we're bad, we're evil, we're terrible, we're oppressive. But they see the oppressor, the Esau Edom, the so-called white man, they say he's good, he gives them freedom, he does this, he does that. All right, it's bad for us to say that Moes are going to be put to death, but it's good to say that they're going to have prosperous, long lives and that what they're doing is good. And everything's completely backwards, all right? And this is representative of that. This scripture shows that everything in the society is backwards. Everything bad is now good, all right? It's now good to kill a baby, all right, and have an abortion. It's now good to be a homosexual. It's now good to go against the word of the Lord. It's now good to go and do, terrible things and have sex with multiple partners. It's now good to go and do those things as a woman. It's now good to be, a deviant, a sexual deviant, or to be lascivious, or to be unruly and pig-headed, all right? But it's bad to have a sound mind, to have a sound doctrine, to have a religion. It's bad to call upon the Lord. It's bad to have order and bad to have a high moral standard to hold yourself to. It's bad for those things. But it's okay if you want to go to the store and get a dildo and put it in you. It's fucking, and Salaki for the vulgarity, but this is the fucking society we're in now, where they glorify most sexual sex and disgusting lip gloss flavors and songs that talk about abortions and this society has gotten completely out of hand, man. It's gotten completely out of hand, and that's why nobody's getting married these days. That's why abortions are the number one cause of death generally in America. That's why that's the state that we're in now, is because people have allowed it to get to the state because people wanted it to get to the state, and they didn't know that they were willingly, putting in the things, putting the puzzle pieces together for their destruction, right? And ultimately the downfall of Babylon, the place that they love oh so much. And this place has got to go because it's filled with wickedness. It is filled. All right, let's go and get that one. This is a second address. Oops. 2 Esdras 15 and 6. For wickedness, 2 Esdras 15 and 6, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. It has exceedingly. What is exceedingly?
Exceedingly.
Extremely, exceptionally, tremendously, immensely. All right, to a great extent. That was the archaic form. So this is the biblical variant right here. To a great extent, wickedness has polluted the earth. All right, and what is polluted? Polluted is poison. It's not a good thing. You wouldn't say, oh, this water's so good, it's polluted. No, polluted is contaminated. Contaminated with a harmful or poisonous substance. All right, and the harmful poisonous substance mostly in Babylon is these doctrines and ideologies. Mostly this draconian rule system. All right, these ideologies and mindsets of these devils. Right? If we go over here, we can go and look at these things. All right, they're philosophies, as it would say. Right? And this, you've seen this. You should see. If you've been in the truth for a while, you should see this. Quite a few times. If you haven't seen it and you don't get an understanding of it, there'll be more lessons, Lord willing, that touch upon this. We've done talks about it before. But in short, the beast with 7 heads and 10 horns that's spoken of in the Bible is actually NATO. Okay, and it deals with the EU. There's a lot to it. It's hard to just explain right off the bat. And without having a whole lesson that's dedicated around this subject. Okay, there's a lot to it, but basically, the 7 heads are the governments, like it says, that are ruled by Esau. All right, Germania Major, the Romans, the French, the Spanish, the Germania Minor, the British, and the Greeks. All right, and then you have the 10 horns. All right, down here, which represent the European Economic Community (EEC) that was later changed to the EU. All right, and in these places, you have places like Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Greece, Ireland, England, West Germany, right? And then you have NATO, all right? So they make up NATO, all right? These 7 heads, these 7 forms of governments that's ruled by Esau. And this isn't a definitive list of all that's in NATO, but the original members of it when it was established in August 4th of 1949, because now we have Sweden that's joined. I think Finland's on the fence, right? But, Greece, Italy, Spain, France, West Germany, United Kingdom, Portugal, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Canada, Norway, Denmark, Iceland, Turkey, United States, Poland, Hungary, and the Czech Republic. All right, they make up NATO, which is the beast, all right, also as referred to as the beast system, all right, or sometimes you'll hear us refer to it as the draconian law, all right, because there was a ruler, I believe his name was Draco, all right. So Draco, all right, the first recorded legislator of Athens in ancient Greece. All right, said he replaced the prevailing system of oral law and blood feud by the draconian constitution. All right, a written code to be enforced only by a court of law, and that's something that these Edomites are still trying to reinforce in these days, is that draconian law, that draconian constitution. All right, also just called draconian law. All right. And but that's in there. And what is the philosophies of the beast system, of this draconian law system that they're trying to implement? Democracy, religion, all right, plantation Christianity, Muslim, Nation of Islam, all that shit, right? Homosexuality, right? Lies, rampant lies, all right? Adultery, covetousness, and murder. And ultimately, one thing that should be on here is lasciviousness as well, all right? Promiscuity, all right? With the whoredom, all right, that they're promoting for the women, most notably the women of the nation of Israel, because you got to realize these people hate Israel, all right? They hate the men, they hate the women, they hate the children. And what they want to do is they want to try to destroy it from within. And what better way to separate the men from the women, all right, and to separate the men from their children, and have the women thinking they're better than the men, and that they're the breadwinners, and that they don't need a man, and all this stuff, and then having them turn to complete whoredom, and having the men turn to gangbangers and thugs and violent, a barbarian brutes, all right, and that's really what they've dumbed down our nation to. And now every time you see us on the news, what is it? It's us doing something stupid, all right, whether it's Judah, Issachar, Ephraim, Manasseh, Naphtali, whoever, all right, all of the 12 tribes. Whenever you see us on the news, we're doing something fucking stupid. We're robbing a bank, or we're going and robbing a store, or we're shooting someplace up. There's some type of gang violence, or there was a big dispute out in front of a Popeyes, or there was something happened in a barrio, or this or that, or there was this big incident on the res. It's always something now, man. It's always something, and that's the state, because our people don't want to get out of that mindset. They want to continue in this dumbed down retard, for lack of a better word, retard brain. That's where they want to stay. They want to act like a fucking retard, right? And be dumb and stupid, and be filled with, this wickedness, sinful society's law system, all right, and ideologies. That's what they want to be. And this place is done, man. Like Second Esdras 15:6, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Like Street Teacher said, man, hey, you know, Elder Manata Zakbat of GMS South Carolina. Again, not that I'm affiliated with GMS, but those are the brothers I watch and listen and learn from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmiao Shai. Okay? So, when he was doing with that Baby Daddy Free song, I ain't gonna have no ninjas baby beside of me, all that, wherever the fuck that shit was, you know, he says, man, it's got to be the most wickedest song ever. And there's all sorts of more wicked songs that he's reported on. I almost said promoted, not promoted. The opposite of reported. Debased? No. That'd be the right word. Let me see. I guess in a way debased, all right. Rebuked, all right, would be another word. He was rebuking these songs really and not promoting them, but showing them as a form of, look at how, you know, society has been degraded and dumbed down, right? So, and hey, man, and you have songs like that, and now there's even more wicked songs, you know, like that. I mean, there's so many more songs. I mean, just off the top of my head, man, there's songs, you know, hell, Trippie Redd in one of her songs, she talks about putting an opioid pill, a Vicodin or a Xanax, some like a Percocet or something in her butt. That's one of her fucking lyrics, man. You know, let's go over there. Hood Rats, all right, lyrics, Sexyy Red. And let's just read some of these lyrics, man. You know, and Salakia for the vulgarity, because there will be vulgarity, but I'm gonna read some of these lyrics in case you aren't familiar, all right, with how. And let's go look at the here's the what do you call it, the album cover or the single cover, however you want to call it, all right. And Sexyy Red with her nasty looking ass. Sukiana is slightly better looking, but not much, and they're all just. You want to see what Sexyy Red's known for? Just cover her face. There you go. That's it. That's what she's known for. Same with Sukiana. Just cover their faces. That's all they're known for. And that's what they're promoting. They're just hoes, man. They're hoes with big titties and fat asses. That's it. That's it. Let's see some of these lyrics. And that's what they're selling, is their bodies. Let's listen to some of these disgusting lyrics that are coming out of the women of Israel. Let's hear. I'm twerking on your baby daddy. He finna lick my booty hole. Okay? Yeah, there's a great, renowned, smart lyric. Ghetto bitch, so you know it's wet. There you go. Let's hear some more dumb lyrics. Let's see. Promoting homosexuality, right? I'm fucking Kyla, man. I'm fucking Kiki too, right? There you go. What else? Lost my virginity and turned into a hoe. My coochie juice in his dreads. That's why he smell like cat. There you go. You can block my number. He's still gonna eat my ass. There you go. There you go. See, you know, here it is. Here's the lyric. I suck you know what like a champion when he put a perk in my ass. This is a real lyric. This is a real song, folks. This is a real fucking song, man. You know, real ninjas love ratchet bitches. You ain't killing my man, so I went and bought him switches. Bow. We got matching Glocks with a 30. So, you know, just within the song, we have so many things. We have promoting of being a hoe, all right, lasciviousness. All right, we have sodomy, all right, because you ain't supposed to be eating ass. That's disgusting. All right, on top of that, we got I don't know if I already. So let me start over. So we got promoting of sodomy, all right, with weird booty hole licking, right? We on top of that, we have promotion of homosexuality, all right, because she says she's fucking women too. All right. On top of that, it's promoting having dreads. All right. My coochie juice in his dreads. Right. It's promoting having dreads, which is a heathen custom. Shiva jatas that you're not supposed to do. All right. Learn not the way of the heathen. All right. What else? Oh yeah. Number 4. Where was it? Using drugs. All right, because I imagine, you know, I'd imagine, and they make suppositories, so I imagine if you put some type of pill in there and where you're not supposed to put it, it would probably have some type of effect, all right, or else they wouldn't be doing it. So that's drugs. What is that, number 4? Promoting of gun violence, all right, saying you ain't killing my man, I bought him a switch, all right, all right. What else? Do we have one more? let's see. You know, right there, I want a perky. You know, just that's 4 or 5 right there, man. And that's like 4 or 5 things right there, and that's. Let's go and hear what she has to say about this new, her new lip gloss line. Somebody interviewed her. Let's see what she has to say.
A lot of shit. Like, I want to drop more merch, drop some lip gloss. Like, I got a whole bunch.
Lip gloss line? I can see that.
I got a lip gloss line.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Sexy Bitch. It makes you feel like you that bitch. Fur ass colors too. You want me to tell you more? I can tell you more about the color.
A little bit more, yeah.
Okay, so I got a cream color. It's white. It look like nut. I got a clear color. I call that coochie juice. I got a pink one. It's called Pussy Hole Pink. Brown one, Booty Hole Brown.
Which one would look good on me?
The green one. It's called gonorrhea. Cause you know how the discharge be green.
I wouldn't know.
Well, my friend told me hers was green, so I just made her some green. You know.
Yeah, my friend. Sure. Everybody knows the my friend joke. I'm really asking for my friend.
Cause you know how the discharge be green.
I wouldn't know.
Well, my friend told me hers was green, so I just made her some green, you know, lip gloss. Anyway.
Just why? Someone said, right? Why? So lost and degrading. Nah, these are your queens, man. Queen, and look up the word queen.
Queen.
All right, an imprudent or ill-behaved girl or woman. A prostitute. Sometimes it's confused with queen. Sure, yeah, well, that's where it came from. That was the origin. All right, that was the origin. I don't even know what to say anymore, man. This shit's disgusting. Let's get Romans 1:28. Romans 1:28. Even says, and that's really dealing with something else. But we'll start for here because in verse 29 it does talk about that, because some of this is talking about the homosexuality, which again they were promoting. Romans 1:28 says, and even as they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind. What's a reprobate? What does reprobate mean?
Reprobate.
An unprincipled, all right? A roguish, bad, wicked, shameless, immoral, right? Mind, a reprobate mind, to do those things which are not convenient. Verse 29, being filled with all unrighteous. And this is unrighteous as hell, man. This is wicked. Fornication, they're promoting it. Wickedness, they're promoting it. Covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of Yahweh, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things. And that's an invention. That's an evil invention. Some fucking booty hole brown fucking lip glosses. That's disgusting. Disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of Yahweh, they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. They know. You don't think they've ever heard about the Hebrew Israelite? You got a Hebrew Israelite somewhere in your family, all right? I can't think of one because I'm the Hebrew Israelite in the family. But, you know, I don't even know, man. This society is just, I don't even know what people like about it, you know? There's not anything to like about this society, because the only thing I can name that's decent in the society are like entertainment things. All right, that's it. I mean, when you look at the functionalities and the fundamentals of society, there's nothing there. All right, and the only thing, what do you like? Oh, you know, having fun. Well, how do you do it? Watching TV, playing games, because those things are called entertainment or pastimes, and the whole job is that they just pass time. All right, and they distract you. Really, they just keep your mind off shit. You read a book, of course you're not going to be thinking about certain things because you're reading a book. Okay, so Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Here we are. We're called, you know, hateful, you know, prejudice, mean. All right, they call us liars. You know, Bible thumpers. All these different names, right? But you know, she's a proud, independent woman. You know, very smart and independent. You know, resourceful woman. You know, all these wicked people, they're called, oh, no, he's a businessman. What's his business? Getting popped in the ass in a Diddy party? Slack you for the vulgarity, but that's what their business is. All your favorite stars and all these favorite people that you like, man, that's what they're doing behind the scenes. He worked his way up from the bottom. No, he did something with the bottom, but it wasn't working his way up from it. All right, it was something going on with his bottom is what was happening at a Diddy party. Here, come in here in this little white room, and we're gonna do this. And guess what? He still got to go and get popped every once in a while. Your favorite rapper that's hard. Yeah, I don't deal with no I show no love to homo thugs. He had to go and get popped. DMX had to go and get popped. You know he did. All right, and he had to sit in that bathtub full of blood. All right, and he said he didn't even want to do the shit, but he did it anyway. Why? Because they said he was gonna do it. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. And this place, man, this place has got to go. It's got to go. It can't exist in this state. It's got to go. All right, and finally, Amos 9:8. We're gonna go ahead and close out. Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Let's go and get one more. Let's go and get let's see. Well, we'll close out with this one. This is good. Ecclesiasticus 9:5. Once it loads. Ecclesiasticus 9:5. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life. Now those things are going to be, they're going to be called, flesh, all right? All right. Maybe we'll get... Yeah, right here. We'll close out with this. So yeah, those pleasures, they're going to feel like they're pleasures to your skin, all right, because they make you feel good or whatever, right? But right here, so that's that fleshliness, that's that carnality, okay? Being mindful, being carnally minded, right? What is carnal? All right, relating to the flesh, right?
Carnal.
Relating to physical, especially sexual needs and activities, carnal, of the flesh. It's really dealing with of the flesh. All right, Romans 8:6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh, for it is not subject to the law of Yahweh, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahweh. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit, if so be that the spirit of Yahweh dwelleth in you. Now, if so be that the spirit of Yahweh dwell in you. Salakia. Now, if any man have not the spirit of Hamashiach, he is none of his. Hey, and let's go and get one more. Romans 9:6. Not as though the word of Yahweh hath taken none effect, for they are not all Israel, which are of Israel. So you might be an Israelite by blood, but you're not being one through the Spirit. And that's been the lesson. The Sexyy Red's vile new lip gloss line. Disgusting, man. Disgusting. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close out. Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. We're almost out of this wicked ass place. All right. Until the next one, Lord willing. Shalom.